Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Amanda Medic, your Corporate Accounts Manager, and today we are talking all about our editor and how you can customize pieces and looking more in depth into our templates. If you have questions throughout the entire presentation, please type them in the question box. I'm sure if you have the question, somebody else has the question as well. Also, you can connect with me via email or phone, and I will show you where you can do that after this session. And I am recording this, so if you'd like access to it, please utilize those contact numbers and information so that I can give them to you. But I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm hoping to spend just about like a half an hour or so of your time, and I really appreciate your time and your dedication to your business. And let's just go ahead and get started. So I am at clientconnect.huff.com. This is where most of you will know as you log into your intranet. And within the intranet, you're going to find the SharperAgent link. And there, all you're going to have to do is set up your account, and you're launched right in. HUFF has generously provided this service for you. I'm going to go ahead and log in. I've already logged in here. SharperAgent for HUFF Realty, if you haven't been with me before. Basically what SharperAgent is it's a suite of marketing tools, again, provided through HUFF, that allows you to connect with clients and past clients and prospects via email, direct mail. We do use Shutterfly, which is a very highly respected company, and also because it's nationally known, we can give you great prices. So you can do direct mail, you can self-print, and you can do web posting. So web posting on Craigslist or social media or on your website, for example. So all of this you can do with one material. So you create one postcard and you can distribute it in multiple different ways. Also, automation is included. So for campaigns, you can link a number of those pieces together and they'll automatically go out. Same for the e-newsletter. It's an automated newsletter. We pull 4 articles and 1 movie once a month from Riz Media, the national real estate news source. And if you do nothing else but add contacts, your branding is going out once a month, and you're staying top of mind. But today we are doing all things editor. Tabs on the left-hand side are going to guide you throughout the product. Always like to start in the profile because it's very important that all of this information is correct. So your name is spelled correctly. Capitalization appears where capitalization is needed. I, for example, like to capitalize my first initials and the S and the A in my email address. It's just a little bit more readable. Phone numbers are correct. Your phone number you want to be most contacted by would be under phone number 1. And also you have a call to action. So let me help you grow your business. That's my call to action. Yours can be something like call me today if you're interested in foreclosures or something really specific and really targeted to letting them know, hey, I want you to contact me for this and buy this. So I want you to contact me if you are thinking of selling on my phone. Call me, so on and so forth. So call to action is very important. Make sure you have that in there. Also within the profile exists the social media linking. So you can use Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or YouTube. And basically all you do is you put that URL that appears when you're on your profile page, paste that in there, and any electronic piece that you send out, a little Facebook or social media logo is going to be at the bottom of that email. And easy and effective enough, the person who receives it clicks on that logo, they get sent straight to your page and can begin to follow you or befriend you or so on and so forth. Also, you want to make sure that you have a good picture in there. It's not pixelated. It's not tiny. We prefer portrait sizes. If you don't have one, I suggest you go and get one. They're very important, especially in the real estate realm. You're in a very intimate selling business. You're selling homes, not houses. So they like to take a look at you and see if they connect with you on that level. So I really appreciate the agent photos, and I suggest if you have one that's 15 years old, go and update it. It's probably time. So the photos also included as well as your logo. So all of this information is so important because it automatically pulls on every piece. Every piece in the campaigns, from marketing materials to door hangers to flyers to postcards, everything, this information automatically pulls so you don't have to consistently put it on or customize every single time. So cannot stress enough, start in the profile, fill out all of your information. Let's jump into the fun stuff, into marketing materials, check out some materials, and then we'll launch right into the editor. So we have over 4,000 templates for you to choose from, including upload your own or ones that you can start from a blank piece of paper and completely customize. So we are putting in new templates all the time. I'm just about to send an email actually. You guys are first ones privy to hear about it, but we just put in some new templates today, I believe. So look for that email or go to www.SharperAgent.com or Facebook.com/SharperAgent, and there's news on all of the new materials that we put up there as well. So go like us on Facebook and you'll get more information on anything that we're putting in. So marketing materials, we've split up the marketing materials in this very intelligent library. Excuse me. So literally clicking on anything is going to bring up that specific piece. So flyers, for example, I have my flyers with MLS data. I have flyers with no MLS data. I'm going to go ahead and click on here. So you are MLS integrated, which is amazing. So basically, if I choose a template here, I'm going to choose this Cadet Blue. I can see the size. I can kind of see what it looks like. I can click on it to see a larger view of what this template is going to look like before I go in and edit it. So it looks good. Again, all of my information comes in from my profile. Looks good to me. I like that color. I'm going to go ahead and launch into the editor if I like that. And then launching into the editor, if I'm not personally set up with your MLS, this is my account, but if I was, I'd have a number of different sold and open listings that I can choose from. I'd launch into the editor. All that MLS data will automatically be put into this flyer. So that picture, the description of the home, the price, so on and so forth, which is so cool. So check out that MLS data today. I also have luxury brochures. If you are in the luxury market, I'm just going to sort by. Another cool feature, sort by. I can sort by the newest, the most used, or alphabetical. So I'm going to do the newest. So these are really nice. They're 11 by 17. They have an inside and an outside. Let's see what the preview looks like. So these are great for those luxury high-end homes, as well as I've seen people give them as closing gifts, but I kind of like the photo books a little bit more. So this is going to be the back page and the front page. It's not going to, oh, and here's our inside. So love these for any home. They're really nice, and they really show the home nicely. They're all UV coated, so they're on 100 proof paper. Very nice pieces of material. You also have double-sided, single-sided team versions, marketing flyers, short-term buyers, calendars, upload your own, so on and so forth. You have postcards, again with that MLS data linking, property with no MLS. You have farming and targeting. I love these in especially campaigns, Why Choose Me, thinking about selling. I know that one's a huge one right now. Our cute little gorilla marketing series, first-time home buyers, renters, real estate investors, single female home buyers, huge in Denver right now, web follow-up, buyer, seller. So tons of postcards to choose from, announcements, new agent announcement. If you're new to the business, these are amazing to send out because your friends and family that you don't talk to all the time, maybe they didn't know that you got your real estate license. So great to post on Facebook and get out to your friends and family in your sphere. Your church, your local gym, your yoga studio, so on and so forth. stay in touch, your purchase anniversary, birthday cards, real estate and finance, home and garden, seasonal, informational, food and entertainment. Love food and entertainment because there's this local section that is awesome. In this local section, literally whatever state is in your profile, it will come up with that content. So I think I have Colorado in here, so it's going to show me all of the Colorado local postcards that we have in here. We also have newsletters. We have pre-built newsletters, so you don't have to do any of the thinking. We just updated a lot of these, so there's a new design, a new beautiful little layout, and brand new information, so check those out. We also have market analysis and build your own. We have guides, home buyer, home seller guides. These are 20-page pre-built, so cool, and really a great tool to have with you as an agent. It makes you look professional and educated and knowledgeable about your expertise. So home buyer, home seller, e-greetings, gosh, the list goes on, greeting postcards, so whatever holiday you're looking for. Another cool thing is you attach a mailing list. We'll stuff the cards, we'll address them, we will stamp them, and they will be off on their way. So love the folded greeting cards. I always use these for Christmas cards because your handwriting gets a little floppy after about 50 to 75 cards. So great way to get all of those people on your list a beautiful card with the holiday cards. Real estate cards, everyday greetings. You have business cards, wall calendars, photo books. We're just having a sale, a 25% sale on all of our flyers, postcards, and door hangers. You have tons of door hangers to choose from, as well as sports schedules, Spanish content, and marketing in motion. So you have all of these different things to choose from. I suggest just going in and checking things out. If you're looking for something specific, you can always type it in our search box at the top. Maybe you're looking for thinking or selling. We'll just put selling. It's going to brought me up 410 results, so by relevance. So you can always search through those as well. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into the editor and see what you guys are doing in the editor. Most of the time we're doing just listed or just sold cards or flyers. Sometimes you're doing upload your own. Know that these are available, so you can do just blank of any size, or you can do upload your own. So if you have, a piece that you really love and you want to upload into our system, it's definitely that choice is available. So I'm going to do a flyer just because it's a little larger on the screen so you can see. I'm going to do a property flyer with no MLS information because, again, I'm not actually an agent. I'm just a marketing consultant. So I do not have an IDC MLS number. So I'm going to go ahead and choose one. Maybe I'll choose one of our newest ones. It is not winter anymore. It's about spring. Let's do this cherry blossom one. I'm going to go ahead and create edit. Launching in. And does anyone have any questions about the materials or anything they'd like to see? Type it in that question box and I'll be sure to see it. Don't be shy. I'm sure somebody else has the same question as you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click Start Editing. And now here's our flyer. And I'm not sure if you can see this whole thing on your screen, so I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. So here's all my information that pulled in from my profile at the bottom, my logo, my picture, and my information. You'll notice that my picture doesn't really fit well into this area. I'm going to click on that picture, and if you notice at the top here, all of my options that relate to editing an image comes up. So I can link this image, I can mirror this image, I can crop the image, I can replace the image. I'm going to go ahead and crop that image. Zoom back so you can see. crop that image. Apparently it's not letting me, so I can also replace that image, or I can move it around. So I can make it bigger or smaller. If it is a pixelated image or it's a low resolution, you will get this little printer guy at the bottom with a, and if you hover over it, it's going to tell you that an image with higher resolution will print a little better. So same with our logos and our text information. If I click on this text box at the top, I have all that relates to text boxes. So I can change the font, I can change the size, I can bold, italicize, underline, I can spell check, I can find and replace, cut, you name it, copy, I can paste, I can use subscript or symbols, I can link, put hyperlinks in here or remove links. I can change the font color. I can highlight it. I can do paragraph. I can indent, so on and so forth. So if you're familiar with Word, you'll be really familiar with these options at the top here. Super easy to use. And again, I can move these text boxes wherever I like. I can stylize and put it to the side. I can move it wherever I'd like. And I can also type in here. So maybe I don't want my address in here. I'm just going to take that out. No problem. Now I can just put that in there. This is the information I want. That column is getting cut off, so I'm going to grab this edge here, and I'm just going to make it larger. Cool, right? So easy to use, so intuitive. Same with your logo. I think you guys have a few logos in here. So all I did was click on the logo. I clicked Replace Logo, and now we have a whole logo library for you guys. Cool, right? So if you were with a commercial group or insurance or relocation, so on and so forth. We have all of these already in here for you. You don't have to go and find them on your computer. Scroll to the top here. All right, so this is a just listed flyer. Again, if you can click on it, you can change it. So just listed, maybe it's just sold, or new listing, so on and so forth. You can change any of that. Again, you can change the size, the font, whatever you'd like. As for the pictures, I'm going to go ahead and replace one for you. So I clicked on the image. I'm going to replace that image. If it didn't already pull in through your MLS, but you've saved it on your computer, you can grab it. So I'm going to go ahead and browse. I can go into wherever I've got that saved picture, and then I click Open, and it automatically loads in here, and then it already gets included in my image library. Cool? Also, if you're doing a ton of pictures for like a specific, maybe 123 Maple Road, you can add a subfolder, Maple Road, in here, and then put all of your pictures in your subfolder, so when you're ready to go and build something else, you can just grab that folder and import those pictures right in. Cool? No questions so far? All right. So going along with that, we also have stock images that you can use. So if you're using maybe a template that you wanted to do something generic, like you're doing an invite to a barbecue or something, you have options, maybe food and cooking, barbecue, ribs, right there. We've already put this image in there for you. There's a ton of different, kind of looks funny with the rest of the flyer, but we've already got these stock images in there for you. Food and cooking, holidays and seasons, homes. Look at our home here. Maybe we do a backyard patio. People, realtor icons, social media, travel and activities, sports, and video play buttons. So we have a ton of different pre-builts that already are listed in here. I'm going to go ahead and try and crop this image for you. So you saw how it didn't really fit in there. So now I'm just going to make it a little different. Maybe I just do that right there. It's going to exactly format, so I can just move that tool, that crop tool, by grabbing the corners and dragging it just to the dimensions that are going to look okay within this flyer. So that's all that would fit in there. So that's kind of the images. Going back to text boxes, I know that we create a number of pieces. Maybe you do a flyer and then you send a just listed postcard. and you really don't want to retype this long, elegant, beautiful description that you've added, we have the Save Article and Load Article here at the top. You can save this article, and I'm going to name this test, and then go into your next piece, and literally you can load the article. It will appear in your selected article test, and now it's going to appear exactly like it did, same font, same text size, same color as it did in the original. And again, you can always change that, which is pretty cool. If you're not a very creative person and you are doing maybe a holiday card or something, we also have articles that we've pre-built in here and little greetings that you can use if you're looking to do those on some holiday cards or so forth. So we have great libraries, both image and text libraries. So any questions so far? Not really? Okay. So I'm going to end. I promised I'd stick around for about a half an hour. So I'm going to exit out of this. I'm not going to save it, and I'm just going to jump into postcards. I want you to see all the different ways that you can deliver these. So we're going to go ahead and go to a postcard. I'm going to do a property postcard. And I'm going to do this palm leaf one because who doesn't want a vacation after all that snow we've had? Go in and create an edit. Launches me into the editor. And you can see how easy it is to move around and how intuitive the system is. And literally customer care is standing by to help you create something, or if you're having issues, give them a call. We're more than happy to help you. I'll give you this number again, but it's 866-614-9372. All right, so now we're in my postcard. And again, I can click on anything, change it. This all came in from my profile. But something different with a postcard at the top here, I have postcard and I have email footer and I have postcard back. So this postcard I chose is apparently email only. Let's go back. Sorry about that. So unique thing about our system is you create one piece and you can do so much with it. So you can, I'm going to choose this one. I choose it in our jumbo size. We do have jumbo, regular, and panoramic postcards. Loading into the system. Perfect. So here we go. So I can email this because it has an email footer. I can print this. I can self-print this. I can order it and attach a mailing list and have it sent directly out because I have a postcard back. And I can also post this on social media or on Craigslist or on my website, so on and so forth. So I have a number of different options on how I can use this. So you're probably saying, well, I'm a team. Somebody out there is probably saying, well, I'm a team. Can I customize this for a team? Yes. So you can fully create this how you want it, move pictures around, and fully customize and create it and save your postcard back. Or you can also use one of our defaults and choose that as your default. And it will always appear so you don't have to keep recreating that team back every time. Cool? So for example, here's our team footer. I can mark that as my default, load it into my footer, and automatically this will always pull once I save it. All right, so once we are good with our postcard, I'm going to save as, and I'm going to say just listed 123 Main Street. Save that. So any questions? You guys are awfully quiet today. Let me know. Type it in the question box, and I'm more than happy to go through something. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and exit the editor. And now it brings me right to my piece under Saved Pieces. Now I can jump back into the editor. I can self-print this with desktop print. It's always going to ask me if I want to order prints. All I'm going to do is open my PDF. And now I can see what it looks like to self-print it. The jumbos are 2 up, meaning there's 2 per card. Most, if you are doing your own postcards, self-printing them, most of the paper that you get is perforated, and we have sized it to those cards. So 2 per card, so we're not wasting paper, specially designed just for that paper. You can also order prints. We have amazing print prices just because we use Shutterfly. It's nationally recognized, so very competitive pricing. Whatever piece that you try to order, you're automatically going to get a pricing guide just for that piece. You can open the pricing guide here at the bottom here and see the prices for all of our materials. You can also open the PDF to check it out, make sure everything looks good before you go and order it. You can also add a mailing list. So you can purchase a mailing list through our system. It's 8 cents per contact, but once you purchase them, they're your contacts for life. You can choose an address or a zip code and get the radius around that. You can upload a file if you already have one on your computer or an existing list. You can reuse a list that you've already used, or you can create one from your contacts manager. You can also email this, post a website, add it to a campaign, and delete it. So you have so many options on how to work with all of these multiple different pieces. So I know that was kind of like a quick 30 minutes, but I think that it was very important to see how you order and the different materials that are offered to you and how to edit a piece and how easy it is to use. So any questions before we end today? Again, thank you so much for joining me and spending this half an hour with me to learn a little bit more about how to effectively market. And I hope you got some new ideas on different niches that you can use and different postcards and flyers and materials that you can use. All right, I don't see any questions, so if they do come up later, amedic@SharperAgent.com, 866-614-9372. I hope you all have a great afternoon, and I will speak to you soon.